Derp. And suppose I have him in.
Whoa, he's dancing and celebrating all on one leg because he loves the video. Okay, guys, and here we are with Studio Series 86-11 Perceptor. And
Perceptor.
yeah, this was so Walmart did a really cool thing in for the holiday season in 2023. They bundled different deluxe together, and you could get 2 for 1s. So they did it with Legacy, and they did it with Studio Series, and that's how we came by this lad here, this handsome fellow. And this, of course, is a character that was modeled off of one of the Takara designers, Hideaki Yoke, and this was supposed to be a sort of a version of him, or at least he strongly identified with him. You can check out the series on Netflix if you have Netflix called The Toys That Made Us, the Transformers episode, and you can kind of look into some of the lore and background there. This is from Transformers the movie, which I still have not seen. Which Leo still has not seen.
And I haven't seen because of all the deaths, but
I wasn't big on the cartoons, but yeah, this is is it worth watching? I don't know. Honestly, so I was a kid. I was about actually our star's age, a little bit older than he is now, when the Transformers were out in the 80s. And is it the box is bothering you? Okay. And so I had grown tired of it well before the end of season 1. I thought it was kind of a boring show. And I know it's probably blasphemy, but I didn't find much of interest in it. And so I was not. This movie came and went. I didn't even know this existed, honestly, until our star came around, and he likes to dive into lore of the subjects that interest him. Most of the eclectic stuff you see on this channel in the toy department is stuff that interests our star. So anyway, we saw this guy, but that was one of the cool things I thought about that show, about Perceptor being the
embodiment.
Yeah, the Hideaki Yoke guy. And I was like, that is so neat. That's a really cool little touch there. Like there's such an interesting tone from Takara into Hasbro. And a lot of it had to do with like that guy that was like injecting himself into that character and so on. So but the background here is from the movie. Is this Cybertron? I assume it's probably Cybertron. Actually, it said on the box, then you threw it away.
Yeah, I read the back of the box, and it was Attack, Battle of Autobot City.
Okay, so that is probably Cybertron then. Okay, so that's, this is a background that exists. All right, let's put that over there. And here he is with his blaster, and this is... His alt mode is so cool. It's one of my favorites.
He's a triple changer because he can also turn into a tank.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it in the back of the box.
He's a triple changer? A Studio Series triple changer? Wow. Okay, well, so what? I don't even know what to say about that. That would be really intense, actually. I don't see treads on this, but are these supposed to be wheels, maybe? Whoa, there's the treads. What? Okay, very blocky, as this is a perfect... Okay, thank you. This is a perfect G1 representation of a Transformer. There was sort of a humanoid face. Hopefully we can pull it in. Face sculpt is really good. I like this color scheme a lot. He looks very, very blocky, yes, but this is so much like the cartoon. This is super accurate. This is, again... honestly, I think one of the better Studio Series figures, actually, in robot mode. Like, he's quite good. He's got the cannon that Shockwave later stole. Shockwave, you big thief.
Actually, he'd probably get hearing damage if he had that close.
Oh, can you look through this? Can we look through this? Oh no. Oh yeah, we can. It's got this red filter thing on the end. What? That is so cool. Wow. Okay. Well, there he is in robot mode. He's pretty awesome.
Oh my god.
He's pretty awesome. Wow. This guy I just thought would be kind of cool to have because of that reference when I was in Walmart. And
honestly, if we had the cannon like that, he'd get hearing damage.
Probably, but this guy is like Ironhide before him from this dude. Like, we've done a few now from the Transformers, the movie animated that we haven't seen yet. We've done a few figures and they've all been really good.
He just he cracked his own thighs.
Yeah, he can make W's kind of W's with his legs for the win. Nice, good job.
Looks more like an M.
Well, an M is basically a W upside down, so sure.
You can also do this.
That's really interesting. Yeah, the articulation, I didn't really go through it, but you guys are seeing a lot of it right now. His articulation is pretty wild.
I am curious to see how this factors into the transformation.
Yeah, he's got like double joints on his knees and stuff. Pretty wicked so far.
Good stability.
Oh yeah, he's crazy stable. He's a rockette. He's a dancing girl. Very nice.
And I do like Transformers that have solid stability.
Yeah, I am super. Like I said, I just bought him because of that one sort of reference to the TV show, but he's like blowing me away, actually. This is way cooler than I was thinking.
Yeah, so the box is over there. If you want to look and see if he is a triple changer and that I was right, then yeah.
Well, maybe you could just change it into both forms. And then you could be right. I don't know, there's a thought.
Well then, shall we get on to the transformation?
Sure.
On to transformation. So, yeah. Didn't want to do that, and then just duck the head in. I like to
Hideaki, why?
I just like to do it this way, because the head, unfortunately, fits tight the other way. That sucks. Then we just, spin his arms, hold in his fists, his fisticles. We bring down his arms. We bring this thing to here. And this other part into here to get this into place. It is now prepared. Right.
Sweet.
So then you just kind of get this so it's fitting into the arm ways.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Then you sit him down.
You gotta extend his. Make him do the full splits first, like total splits. There you go.
And before I forget,
let's drop down the microscope, the examination plate, so we can. But apparently, we're not going to telescope anything. Oh, we're going to telescope the gun. Nice. Let's take a look. Oh, this is well, this is a thing that exists.
Yes, that's about the summary I'd give.
It it's cool. I mean, we don't have another microscope. I don't love this form, actually. I did like the robot mood. This is... Oh, you forgot to... Did you do the foots? Oh, no. You didn't do... You did. Okay. So you did the foots when you were transforming. Got it. Yeah. I mean, it's a microscope. It is. You got adjustment knobs here. I mean, man, it's creative. It's creative. I will say
it takes very much creative liberties.
It is. I mean, not even that. It's creative. It definitely is. I'm so dizzy. It is a very, very creative microscope. I mean, it's a. Oh, it doesn't extend like this. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, you can only extend it when it's on him, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, this is. We don't have any other microscopes. I remember those little bots that transformed into like everyday objects.
Yes.
This is kind of like in that line, but I mean,
but it feels more like an official transformer.
It's kind of neat. I just don't think it's a great microscope, honestly, but I think it is pretty cool. Like, and it's the only microscope we have, so it does exist. It is here. It's in my hands. Look at that. Look at it being in my hands. But this is also the first studio triple changer we have, because it has yet another form. Would you care to show them the other form?
Oh yes. First, we're going to retab that back in. So yeah, you just have to rearrange some parts, basically. Not that much.
Little rotation, little bit of magic, a little bit of setting the night on fire.
Yeah, so you want the tank treads laying down. And there's these little tabs, you see?
Yep.
And you're just supposed to tab those in. And this is a mode that we like to call...
I'm not going to ruin this prize.
And it's a mode we like to call the Jank Tank.
The Jank Tank. It sounds very roadkillish. The Jank Tank. There it is. So the idea is, I guess, that you can... So here's kind of the rangefinder thing. And so this is almost like an artillery piece, actually. It's not quite a tank. It's more like a...
It's an artillery.
Like a mortar sort of thing. And well, so Shockwave and, Megatron have had their forms where they got the big barrels.
I guess it was time for Perceptor to have one.
This... Well, it's
a thing that exists.
It is. It is definitely a thing that exists. You still can't do anything with the barrel. But, I mean, you can kind of, do the rangefinder thing here with... This is... I think this is a really creative use, actually, of this form. Where you got these two things, and both of these make sense. I don't know, I love the form especially, but both of these make a lot of sense. Like, you don't have these really blocky robots turning into sports cars and stuff like you did in G1. This is turning into just like a really blocky form of, in this case, a mortar or a microscope. And I think there's a definite coolness factor.
A mortar scope.
Yeah. Blaster, that was the other one that we had. Remember he turned into a boombox? Yeah. That was his thing. That we were trying to remember the other...
That was actually Legacy.
Oh, was that Legacy?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But was it from the Transformers the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came with Bulkhead for some reason.
It wasn't Studio Series though, huh?
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hesitate to call this cool because, I mean, it is definitely the Jank Tank. But it is cool that they actually got this other form out of it. That somebody thought of this and said, hey, what if we actually took... Because you can still see the origin here of the microscope, right? You can still see it here. It doesn't have the stand anymore. But then to just kind of reposition this and use it as a mortar, I think there's a lot going for that. Now, would you display either one of these in their alt forms, or what this guy.
Robot, 100%.
Yeah, so I mean, the alt forms I think are kind of cool.
It's one of those things where it's really cool in one mode, and then it's just.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of. It's neat that it does those things. I think very creative, but I don't think I would ever display it in either of those other two forms. I really do like the idea. I like the idea behind it better than the execution. I think that's kind of where I'm at on that. But hey, we admire creativity.
We do. This is a creativity admiring channel.
I mean, these are...
Getting him back into a robot, you just have to straighten out his legs, his toes. Bring this back. Stand him up. Close this. Bring this down. Then this down. And like that. Get his arms back. Oh no. Oh no. No, not again.
Wait, is his head stuck? Really? How did his head get stuck? Oh, why is your head stuck? His head is stuck.
This is yet another reason you don't want to display him.
There we go.
This is yet another reason you don't want to display him in alt mode, because his head might get stuck.
And not every single studio. In fact, most don't have that problem, but...
And there he is.
We had that in a few of the other series as well, but yeah, there he is back in...
His actually good mode.
In his very cool robot mood, yeah. I mean, we could put him on an action pose, I guess, in the thing. Since you have the thing there. And
Can he do the... This is something we haven't done in a while. He can do the Transformer dance.
Oh yeah. He's got the blaster too. We could maybe do something with the blaster and the background. I don't know. Should we... Oh, you want to do an action pose. Okay.
Typical action pose, but
okay.
I think it just looks
so
cool.
give him the gun like he's picking up the gun in a very action-y way. I can't do anything normally. I have to pick it up in an action mode. No, put it on the ground so he's like picking it up. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
He's punching the gun.
Stupid gun. Yeah. So definitely Perceptor. I think
it's a good figure. It's it's up in like the top 20.
Yeah, sure. We have another Perceptor from, I think it was Generations.
It was Generations, I believe, Hunt for the Decepticons.
Oh, so it was a movie line toy?
Hunt for the Decepticons, was it? Or it was...
That was...
No, it was Robots in Disguise, because it had the thing on it, where you would rub the symbol to see which one it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Robots in Disguise.
The cartoon?
No. There was like 2 lines called Robots in Disguise.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was a Generations figure. I get what you're saying. It might have been a subline of one of the Japan only RID or whatever, but it was, but it turned into that sort of fire trucky thing.
Yeah, the thing with treads on
That
it.
thing was cool. Yeah, it was a half track. That's what it was, yeah. Yeah, he turned into a half track, which was not a Jank tank. I love that Perceptor. That's one of my favorite that I think we've ever done on this channel. This one is not one of my favorites that we've ever done on this channel, but I think he is...
It's a good, solid figure.
He is still very, very cool.
It's a solid figure.
Perceptor has always had that kind of coolness factor to him, I think. Ever since I saw that Toys That Made Us stuff, I honestly didn't really know he existed prior to that, especially in that context. So, very cool. But yeah, I like the color scheme of this guy in robot mode. I think it looks really good with that light blue, sort of almost blue silver, and then the red. He is just so he just screams, "Ah, classic G1!" What if you had a Transformer and all he did was just run around screaming the name of the show they were in?
Or what if a Transformer literally just turned into the Transformer?
That's going to be the next movie. He's just going to spend the whole movie going, "Ah, Rise of the Beast!"
Actually, that was the most recent movie, but yeah.
I know, but I'm just adding it. That was a deleted scene. It wasn't really. Actually, I could totally see Pete Davidson doing something like that. Boy, we're just spiraling out of control. Okay,
I could see Perceptor or one of the other Autobots turning into the logo of the show.
Oh, that would be cool, actually. All right, so yeah,
maybe like one of the time cards when you're going to the ads or something like that.
Interesting. Yes. Yeah. All right, so before we go spiral too much further off here, we're gonna call it good. So this is Studio Series 86-11 from Transformers the movie. This is Perceptor in Deluxe class. And happily, he's a Deluxe class that actually is an appropriate size. Yay!
I like those really, like, most other Studio Series Deluxes are really tiny for some reason.
Because they say it's more actually accurate to scale. But you know who doesn't care about that? Me. I like the bigger ones, the bigger, chunkier boys.
Those are the classics.
That's the boys I like.
The classics, right?
Yeah, the classics, exactly. But, you know, obviously they didn't ask me before they produced it, so what are you going to do? But anyway, if you did enjoy our look at Perceptor here, the personification of Hideaki, okay, please give us the old thumbs up and hit the old subscribe button if you've not done so already. And of course, definitely check out that Netflix show if you haven't. The Toys That Made Us Transformers episode is awesome.
Oh, no.
Is awesome.
No, I think the tab just got stuck right here.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, oh, yeah, it did.
Interesting. Guys, if there is a blue notification button and comments available and you care to use that, please go ahead and feel free to do that. And of course, you can check out our community tab where...
Now it's looking like he's like sliding.
Yeah, it is.
I think I know a good touch.
Okay. Where things and stuff live. Things like...
pictures.
And stuff like...
text that we wrote with toast.
Yeah. That. Anyway, guys...
I tried to make the joke, at least.
Yes, you did. So, Studio Series A6-11, Perceptor Deluxe Class. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.